Join us as we review
Mountain Dew, Liberty, Chill.
They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Dew.
That's right. I'm Phil.
I'm Bob,
And we are
the Mountain Duo.
We got a new flavor.
New flavor in the house. One day after the official target date. One
right.
month after everyone else started posting that they already had it in hand. But we are super excited. I'm super excited. I don't want to speak for Phil, but I think he's thrilled that we have both found it. Mountain Dew Liberty Chill this quickly. Because
Yes.
in the Fort Worth side of the Metroplex, I found two places, a Walmart Market that had the Baja flavors, and eventually my Walmart here, actually like a week ago, ended up getting some of the Bajas. At third place, Sam's Club had the variety pack, and they had 2 drop shipments of it thus far. But
Right.
that was I found the Bajas a week ago at Walmart here in Burleson, and that's the only spot. So,
Well, I think with this release, based on how many people were finding it early, I kind of got the feeling that Pepsi was really trying hard to reach that target date and make it happen in most places. So
yeah.
I feel like we're pretty lucky that we got it. There's still some places that don't have it yet.
Yeah, a lot of places don't have it.
Yeah. So
Here, anyway.
I don't know how many. I have been searching daily for the last 3-4 weeks, and in multiple states. And finally, today, about 3 hours ago, pulled up to a 7-Eleven, and they had all 3 of them, and I was so excited. And there was no infinite swirl there yet. But they had all 3 of the infinite. Is that what I said?
Infinite swirl. Tomato.
Now I'm confused. I don't know which one it is.
Infinite swirl, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I think so. Yeah. They didn't have that yet. They actually had never even heard of that. They were like, "Oh, I don't think we have that." And I'm like, it's a 7-Eleven exclusive. And the guy was like, "Oh." And then I was like, "I'm just happy you have these."
So I have been seeing posts that people are getting it at Dollar General. So for some reason, the Pepsi guys are taking it to Dollar General, because I've seen multiple posts of it. I saw someone posted that, like, they talked to the 7-Eleven guy and or the Pepsi guy, and said that he had just left
7-Eleven, that they
Dollar General, dropping off the infinite swirl, because he originally had gone to 7-Eleven. They said, "No, that's not for us. That we don't have that." So I was like, "Oh, it must be Dollar General then. They do stuff like this." So he went and dropped it off there, evidently. So, so maybe I need to go to some Dollar Generals.
Maybe
we have lots of those.
I don't have. We have several, but they're just not close to me. Probably 45 minutes to get to one.
Yeah, here too. It's only 3.5 miles, but 45 minutes. Hey, we got to do a review.
Let's do it,
because
I'm thirsty.
am ready to
Me too. I'm thirsty, and this drink is cold. I have not tasted this yet. I have not smelled it. I have only looked at it for the past 2 hours, waiting to put it in my mouth. So if you're not familiar with our format, we have 6 categories. We judge based on a scale of 1 to 6, with 6 being the best. Our first category is the packaging and design.
I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to do. You keep going. I'm going to be working in the background here. I know there's a way for us to do something.
It's a little tough. Packaging and design. We have bottles. We don't have cans yet. We don't have the cases yet. So we are just judging on the label of the bottles, which I feel like is the most limited real estate for the design. But on the left side of the bottle here, there's good old Lady Liberty, who has ditched her crown and her torch and put on a American flag bandana and is taking a motorcycle ride. On the other side, there's some stars, some buildings there. The label lets you know that this is a soda, just in case you weren't sure.
Well, you never know.
Mountain Dew Liberty Chill, 50 flavors in one dew.
And speaking of 50 flavors, at the end here, when we get done doing the review, because I'm ready to drink it, let's go ahead and tell them what all 50 of those flavors are.
All 50.
Every one of them. We won't miss one.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. At the end. Stick around.
Stick around. Don't miss that part.
Packaging and design. Man, it's hard.
I know. I need to see the 12. I need the 12 pack. I need to see the can. I need to see the box. Right now, it's not a high. It's not high for me.
Yeah, I like Lady Liberty. The design's a little. I don't know. She looks a little stiff, but maybe because she's a statue.
Yeah.
But kind of a cool motorcycle on there. It's got red, white, and blue. It's hard to not like the red, white, and blue. Wild got all 3 flavors.
Got them all. Golly.
They're yummy. Don't give it away yet. I haven't tasted them.
That's right.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're good.
Wait, this next one says. I didn't know if it was going to play music or not. I didn't know how this works.
I think he wants you to sing it, Bob.
Yeah, no. I had to stay in recess in elementary school because my singing was so bad and practiced my singing. So we are not doing that. But I am looking at doing a duet with another famous Mountain Dew drinker. So be stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, I can't wait. All right. What score do you give packaging and design?
So right here with the bottle, it's not enough to go with. I am going to give it a 3 for packaging and design.
Okay. I gave it a 4. It's got a lot of stuff I like. I want to see more of it, I think.
That's right. So I think when I get the 12 pack, it'll probably bump up to the 4 or the 5 on the positive side of the scale. But right now, 3.
Okay. Well, let's keep going because I want to drink this thing. Next is the appearance of the drink. It's blue.
It is blue.
Reminds me a lot of. I was gonna say reminds me of Voltage. I think it's a little darker than Voltage. Voltage always surprises me when I get a Voltage bottle of how translucent it is. Is that the right word?
Yeah. Look at that.
That looks cool. It looks like a black light at the top, like you.
Yeah, it does. That's really cool.
That's cool. This blue, I mean, it looks like windshield washer fluid. It looks like I don't know. It looks refreshing to me. I don't know why they make windshield washer fluid blue because it always makes me want to try it, but I think it looks great. I think the color is great.
Is it the same color as Blue Shock?
I think so. I mean, similar enough. It's pretty similar to Voltage as well. A little bit darker.
Yeah.
What might be? What about Summer Freeze? How blue was that one? Do you remember?
I think it was a little bit more light blue.
A little more light.
Yeah.
Okay. I think so too.
Yeah. I believe.
All right. Well, I have my score for appearance of the drink.
So do I.
I gave it 5.
Me too. 5.
All right. Okay. Well, that brings us to the best part of the judging.
That's right.
When we get to open these things up and taste and smell. All right. You ready for this? I wish I had a can, but turned it a long ways before it cracked
Yeah,
open.
it cracked, and then you kept turning, and then it really went. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
That wasn't very good, but I can smell it.
that smells good.
It smells so delicious.
It does.
Ooh, it smells like gummy bears.
It does smell like a bag of gummy bears, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Oh my gosh. You really got to fight the temptation to just guzzle this thing down. Ooh, oh man.
It was
Smells-
taste and smell together.
Smells
This was-
like Wild said. It does smell very yummy.
It does. If this were a smell only category, I would be giving it a 6.
Yeah.
But I can't speak too soon because this is taste and smell in this category. So
Man. Is it
it's gummy bears. You're
is it gummy bears plus?
probably because it's 50 flavors in one.
So it's almost got like that tartness of the voodoo, the sour.
Like the
Like
sour gummy worms.
Like it's like there's like a sour hint there. See how it does when it
Oh, I got
hammers on our
to drink
tongue.
some.
Yeah,
I have
get
to
it.
drink
Slam
some.
it. Get it.
All right, hold up. Let me.
Don't spill. Don't miss your mouth as you're trying to get it up there. Oh yeah, you gotta.
That's good.
Yeah.
It tastes different than it smells.
Yep. I was gonna say it's not as strong of gummy bear taste.
Mm-mm.
You know what? I'm probably picking up on at least 45 of the flavors right now. There's probably 5 of them that I'm struggling on.
I think I'm getting about 44 or 43 of them.
Yeah. Pretty good. So there is some questions going around the internet on is there really 50 flavors in there?
I think
Would
yes.
the list of ingredients tell us that there is or isn't? I mean, do they have to put that on there? Do they have to put flavoring?
I'm sure they just put. Let's see. It just says
Natural and artificial flavor. So
carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, natural and artificial flavor. And then there's some other random stuff, blue dyes, red dye, some stuff like that.
it is a very enjoyable,
It is.
very enjoyable. Jake, neither of us have. We've seen lots of folks posting online that they have it and found it at various places, not named 7-Eleven and Speedway. Also those places, but other places people have been finding it. So
Yeah, I do have to tell you, my son popped his basketball the other day, and he thought I was going to say something else. My son popped his basketball the other day, so we ran over to the mall to get a couple basketballs at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I specifically went a certain way because right across from the mall there is a 7-Eleven.
bless you.
Sorry. Right across from the mall, there's a 7-Eleven, and right across the street from that 7-Eleven is another 7-Eleven. I don't know why there's two right across the street from each other, but there are. So
Are
I
they
thought, you
different
know what?
gas stations?
They are. One of them's a
Shell,
Phillips 66.
yeah, so that's why.
Yeah, one of them's Phillips 66, and one of them is maybe just 7-Eleven. I don't know. It didn't have any other markings.
Right.
But I thought for sure between the two of them, I'd hope to find at least Infinite Swirl at one of them. Neither of them had it, but one of them had all three of the patriotic flavors. So
Which is
scoop
wild.
those up. Yeah.
How does one and then right across the street?
Nothing.
None.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right, Jake. They should be released. Phil's talked to a couple of the Pepsi guys, and they have some kind of holiday displays that they're going to be building in some of the grocery stores and whatnot.
That's right.
So
yeah, when I was in Walmart, over the weekend and talked to a Pepsi guy, and he said this week he's supposed to build a holiday display. He said, so sometime this week I should have them, all three flavors. So
yeah, I can't wait to get some cans of these. That's
me too.
Not just for the artwork, but just I think the flavor's much better in cans.
Yeah.
Cans only. All right, we already did appearance of the drink. We are on taste and smell. You said a 6 for the smell. I agree. What do you got when you combine the taste?
I think with the taste, I'm gonna have to bring it down to a 5. I still really like it. There's just there's some competing flavors that I'm not quite sure about. But I feel like every time I drink it, I get a different flavor. At least somewhere in there.
There's some, yeah. I'm gonna give it a 5. Also, I think it is delicious. The smell was
smells amazing.
Yeah, like, man, gummy worms, gummy bears, whatever. Like I'm in the Buc-ee's aisle and they've got all the candy up on the wall, and I'm just rip open and put my nose down in that gummy bears, and that was what I was smelling. Now it tastes a little bit different, but still very delicious, smooth, not overpowering. This might be a good one that will mix with some other flavors.
That's true. Yeah.
And then it'll be 51 flavors.
I kind of feel like this one, there's one flavor that keeps hitting my tongue, and it's that sour of one of the Voodoos, maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah. That's what I told you, that smell was there, and you were like,
yeah. But I taste it for sure, and it's kind of overpowering. Like I wish that I didn't, because I taste a different flavor every time, but every time I'm getting that sourness, and I kind of wish that one wasn't there so that I could just taste that medley of flavors a little better, or maybe it just wasn't so overpowering. But
yeah,
but I like the sour. I liked the sour Voodoo, but I just want to taste those other flavors. I think that's why I didn't give it a 6.
Yep, I'm a 5. Delicious. We'll be buying cases of it when I find them. And yes, I am a cans only guy. I mean, I really like cans is my favorite. Phil has a couple flavors that he does prefer the bottle.
That's right.
And I will tell you, I think that Purple Thunder Fountain, and I don't know if it just because it was new or whatever, but that one might be the best and most consistent fountain.
Bob, I agree with you 100%.
Just saying.
I've been drinking Purple Thunder out of cans. Now that they have cans, I have it in the fridge, in the mini fridge in the garage. I've been drinking the cans, and the other day I stopped by Circle K and just got it out of the fountain again, and it was so much better. I was like, wow, it's completely different. But yeah, Jake, I love Code Red out of the bottle. If it's a fresh bottle, nice cold.
Yeah, that's one of the main things with me. A lot of my stash that's behind the computer right here is out of date. And with cans, when it goes out of date, it starts losing carbonation. And
With bottles.
Bottles, sorry. Yeah, I'm holding it up and calling it a can. It starts losing, and the flavor changes, and it's just not as good. But those cans last
well past the
expiration. Way after that date that's on there, Best Buy or expiration. I'm not sure which one it really is, but Either one.
unless it's a zero. I've heard the artificial sweeteners in the zeros are not so good after the expiration date. I think eventually they kind of turn toxic or something. I don't know.
The aspartame or something goes bad.
Yeah, one of the sweeteners. I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right, let's do mouthfeel.
Yeah. I would just take the lid off, and the lid's already off. Huh.
When you hold it in your mouth for a while, I get a little tingling sensation
Yep.
on my tongue.
Which I think is the sourness that I keep mentioning. All right. I gave it a 4 for mouthfeel. I feel like it's not quite.
6 for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I feel like it's not.
I think it's
This.
I think it's really nice. There's just that little tingling, but other than that, I'm not downgrading on that. It doesn't like. It feels amazing in my mouth. I am like, I want as soon as you swallow, I'm like, I want more in my mouth. So, I got to give it a 6.
Okay. I felt like the tingling took away from it a little bit.
Yeah, but that's if you hold it like the tingling doesn't like immediately come. I have to hold it in there for a while. No, you.
I feel like the tingling though came with a little bit of sharpness that makes me hold it in there. Whereas like there's certain dudes where like I'll open a can and I have to physically stop myself from finishing the can on the first time it touches my lips because it's just going so smooth. And this one, I feel like I couldn't chug it like that because there's that sharpness to it that's making me slow down.
I think it's. I'm a big fan of this one. All right, the most controversial category,
the dewness.
The dewness. Can you taste the dew, or is it just piggybacking off of the name? Now, this has got 50 flavors in it. So initially, I'm going to say there's no way you can taste the dew without even trying to analyze it.
I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to focus on dew. See if I can get it out of here. I'm going to have to pull dewness out of 50 flavors here.
Ain't happening.
Huh. I was trying to focus on the dewness and I got a little bit of cough syrup on that one. It's focusing too hard, maybe. I don't know.
That's flavor pattern number 39. Cough syrup.
Well, that's not cough syrups. It's not Mountain Dew's fault that cough syrup started flavoring things as cherry or whatever, because then they're trying to make cough syrup not bad, but all they did was make cherry have a bad association for some people.
There you go. That's right. That's a good point.
Oh,
I'm giving the dewness a 2. So it's smooth. I'm giving it a bonus point because it does have the characteristics of a dew. Can I taste like the Mountain Dew in there? No, there's a lot of other flavors and Mountain Dew is it's not an overpowering flavor. It's not
right.
If you mix it with anything, right? It's not the lead character in whatever mixture you make it. So, which I guess maybe makes it a good drink to mix it with things. So,
yeah. I also gave it a 2, kind of for the same reasons. There's a lot of, I mean, if dewness, if we were taking in every Mountain Dew as our scale of dewness, but when we're talking about dewness, we're talking about the original Mountain Dew,
and not the original. The Corn syrup.
Original high fructose corn syrup Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Now, there may be other Mountain Dews that you've had so much of that it starts to influence the dewness of things like this. But for now, that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. We got we're to our last category, which is the name.
Hi.
Heyo.
How's it going?
I'm not due.
I'm not due.
Welcome. I don't know if we posted up some of these, but Jake talking about Purple Thunder, underrated, very underrated. It is a delicious flavor, and people are sleeping on it. And I've got a do or do not coming out with it. That I have found a concoction that might just change your world with the Purple Thunder. So stay tuned for that on our channel at some point when I have time to film.
I'm not due. I did see that message about a care package. I was traveling when I saw that, and I forgot to even, I don't think I even responded. So we'll take a look at that soon and see if there's something.
Yeah, I've
been
working like crazy from.
It's been a very busy season for both of us the last month or two.
Yeah, I've been working. I've been getting home like at 10:30 at night, and it's been wild for since Memorial Day. So maybe you sent that before there, but yeah, it feels a lot better at the internet than I am. And so he'll probably be the one that kind of responds to you on that, but Canadian. That's why he said, "Hey yo,
hey yo,
hey yo."
Yeah.
He's Canadian. Awesome. I have all our flavors, 2 of each bottle, 2 cans, summer freeze, and so are they supposed to be different?
The summer freeze that we had last summer and the summer freeze that's in Canada now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if they're different. I would assume they're the same. I did notice.
I got 3 cases of summer freeze over there still.
Grab that can of summer freeze real quick.
Yep.
Tell me what it says. Where it says under summer freeze, what does it say?
A blast of summer Americana.
I think they took the Americana out for the Canadian version.
A blast of Canada.
Canadiacana.
Canadiacana. The OG Dew doesn't use orange concentrate. Neither does Code Red.
The Canadian versions don't?
It's called Ice Pop there.
Huh. Interesting. What about like sugar content? I know we've reviewed some. What was that one called? Citrus. Mountain Dew Citrus something from the UK. It was basically OG from the UK.
Citrus Blast.
Citrus Blast.
I think.
Is that what it was? Maybe.
I don't know.
It was basically like original Mountain Dew, but the UK version, and it was terrible.
Yeah, it's like they mixed old diet Mountain Dew with
water.
ginger ale, and then topped it off with water, and said, "Looks good." Put it in a green bottle so it looks a little bit more appetizing, and people will buy it.
But I think we'd be interested in trying to get our hands on some Canadian versions of those things and give them a try, give them a review.
Heck yeah. Maybe we can. Well, I don't know how it works sending stuff to other countries. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
But
maybe we can do a little swap.
Yeah, something that they don't have up there, which sounds like they don't have a whole lot. But they probably have Livewire. All right, the name. Mountain Dew Liberty Chill.
I have my score. Are you ready for it?
Formerly known as Liberty Brew. Go ahead.
I think Liberty Brew is technically it's the same idea where it's
This is different than that?
I believe that somewhere somebody said that the 50 flavors in Liberty Brew are different than the 50 flavors used in Liberty Chill.
Really?
Um,
I don't
but
know.
I think
I don't know that I ever had Liberty Brew, so I don't know. I do know that I had USA, which is one of my favorite. Bring that
Yeah.
back, please.
yes. Yes, for sure. I would trade all. I've only tasted Liberty Chill, but I would trade all three of these flavors for USA right now without tasting them. I gave it a 6 on the name. I like Liberty. I like Chillin'. I think it's a good name. I do think Liberty Brew was a little bit I think they were worried that people would think it was alcoholic or
Is that what
a
it
beer.
was? I don't know.
I think so.
But they have hard Mountain Dew that no one knows that they have.
Right. I think, yeah. I mean, Liberty Brew would have been a good name for a hard Mountain Dew. And I also think Dew Shine would have been a good name for a hard Mountain Dew, but they used those on other things. So
USA is Voltage, Whiteout, and Code Red. Yes.
that's correct.
That is correct. But Whiteout is discontinued. And
Yeah.
so we can't get it. They could bring that one back too. That would be fine.
Whiteout was really good drink. I wish I had some Whiteout and some Dew SA. I have one can of Dew SA in my mini fridge down here that I completely forgot about. But I may only have that for less than a month because I might bust that out on the 4th of July and have a little celebration.
Whiteout is top 3. There we go. We love it. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one to have in your top 3. Unfortunately, you can't get it. I gave it a 5. I knocked it down a point. I do like Liberty Chill. I like that chill is kind of a new, it's like the slang, right? Like all the cool kids are saying, what you doing? Chilling, whatever.
Yep. Netflix and chill.
Yeah, you and I have done that quite a bit together.
No.
But
No, we Liberty Chill together. That's what we do. Not Netflix and chill.
Oh, well, we watch Netflix all the time. What are you talking about? But I knocked it down because I think but it might be different. Now you're telling me it might be completely different, but I kind of wish it was Liberty Brew, me. So I knocked it down a point for that. Right? I can do that. But
I just finished it.
you got to slam. You got to slam it at the end.
I know. It was in my mouth, and I was like, do I spit it back in the bottle? Do I swallow it? What do I do?
All right. Well, looks like I get for my second time ever, I'm going to be the one slamming it tonight. I wish Chill got the Slurpee, not FF.
That's Freedom Fusion. Freedom Fusion getting a Slurpee.
Is that just Canada?
I remember seeing something about that. I think maybe it's later in the month.
Maybe. Probably in August.
Maybe in July.
After they close this one out, after they stop selling them, then they'll bring it back out and kind of tease us and flaunt it in our face. We got ices of this now. Slurpees, come on.
I'm Not Due says US at 7-Eleven. Well, speaking of Slurpee, there was a post in one of the YouTube Facebook groups about pitch black Slurpee. And the 7-Eleven closest to my house, like right next to my house, has had a pitch black Slurpee the whole time. Every time I go to the grocery store or Chick-fil-A or something, I usually swing in there and get a little pitch black Slurpee. And I didn't realize that it had disappeared in most places. So it's just there every time.
From when it came out last summer.
Yeah.
All the way till now.
All the way till now.
You have had pitch black Slurpee.
I've probably had 20 of them, maybe.
I know, but it's been available for you to have.
It's been available, yes. And so then I commented on that post. I said, hey, we've still got it. because somebody posted it, and then someone asked specifically about Colorado, where I'm at. So I shared where it was, and then I went a couple days later, or like the next day maybe, and it had been replaced. Well, it had been bumped. It was in the middle of the Slurpee machine. It had been bumped to the right, and it was replaced by dragon fruit, which is also purple. And then when they moved it, they didn't move the sign. So it doesn't say pitch black anymore. It's just a dark purple there. And the last 3 times I've been in there, the little not ready light has been on. So I'm guessing it's probably on its last batch or something, and it's about to be gone, which makes sense if they're going to be bringing in Freedom Fusion Slurpee, that they might be clearing out a slot for it. So
Right. Pitch black Slurpee was so good it tasted just like pitch black.
yeah, it did.
And it was nice because it kind of came into the store after pitch black was off the shelves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it was
and
like, you got a splash. You were like, yeah, I mean, right back to it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And
Yep.
I am down to maybe a case and a half of pitch black over there.
Ooh.
I know I've been kind of drinking them lately. I got a little careless with my drinks over the last couple of weeks, so I need to reel it in and kind of make a little bit better game plan of when I'm going to drink. I pretty much emptied in the last couple of weeks. Emptied my fridge.
Okay.
And so 2 nights ago, I restocked it.
Okay.
But I mean, I was down to like maybe 2 cans in there, and it probably holds, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 across, 3 deep, and then 4 deep on the next. So at least 24 and 18. So it's 50 cans.
Yeah.
That I polish
Well, I've
off.
been
Yeah.
putting mine in the Mountain Dew mini fridge. And
Mine's still in the box.
you had your chance when you were down to 2 cans in your other mini fridge to swap them out, and you missed it.
I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one.
Yeah. What did I do with my old one? Did I give it away? I think I gave it away.
The broken one?
It still worked if you
put it on a Christmas
put it
light
on a
timer. Get
Yeah.
out of here! I can't believe you gave that away.
I mean, I put it out on the curb and someone took it. Is what I meant.
Well,
But I gave it
that's
away.
their fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
Their stuff has just exploded in the last week, and they're like, "What is going on with this thing?"
Well, but I've been doing the same. I used to like some of those things in my stash. I would pull out a bottle or a can, and I would put it in the mini fridge, and I'd get it cold, and then I would drink one, and then like a month later, another one out. But now with the Mountain Dew mini fridge, I've got them all lined up, and they're 3 deep each flavor. So instead of pulling one out, I'm pulling out 3, and then I'll pull out something old, Game Fuel or something, and I've got 3 of them in there instead of just 1. And then next thing I know, all 3 of them are gone, and I'm like, well, what did I do that for? So I've been a little careless with the with the stash as well.
Yeah, but I think it's time to total up your score. I've already added mine up. I've done my math.
I better do math here than you.
And I'm going to throw this out here. We get some folks. I think I'm not due. I don't remember if they've been on one of our live videos or not, but I do know that Wild has been.
Yep.
Maybe Jake. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I would like to try maybe if we got some people out there that want to get on here and review it yourself with us. I haven't run this past Phil, so this is just a live. Oh, Jake was here for the deep dive giveaway. All right, perfect.
That's awesome.
All right, I knew
on
there
Super Bowl
was,
Sunday.
Yes, I knew there was some. Okay, but maybe when we do one of these other Americana flavors,
Yeah.
Freedom Fusion, if people have it. I know
Right.
a lot of folks do have it, and a lot of folks are still trying to find it. But maybe we can put the link in there and then
That's a good idea.
get some other folks' faces on here and not just have them in the comments, but actually have them as part of the show. I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Just throwing it out there. Shot out of the cannon and see what
Well,
sticks here.
We'll have to work out the technical side of that and figure out. I mean, I think we should be able to do
I
it.
think we could just post a link, I believe, in the comments, and then they click on the link, and then it brings them to our
And
studio.
we can add them in when they're,
And we can add them in. And then if they get a little crazy and start like cursing and all that kind of stuff, then we just bloop, drop them back out, and
Or
then
if-
it's just
if
back
we
to
don't
us.
if we don't like their opinion about
Yeah,
the
if their
Mountain
opinion
Dew,
is
then we just
if their opinion's bad, just like they're not even there. That's a bad opinion. Delete. Just playing. We don't. Although it probably does seem like we our opinions are very much similar. A lot of our scores are very tight.
yeah.
But yeah, no, we don't. We're not here to.
We're not here to tell people what to think. We're just
Yeah.
we're just here to have fun chatting with each other while we drink
Pretty
Mountain Dew.
much. And we have not done this in a while, and we did it every week last year,
Yeah,
and I've been kind of missing it, to tell
Me
you
too.
the truth.
me too.
Even though
And
we
I-
stay up way too late, and
And I love that we added the live part of this as well, because it's fun having people comment and I think you're right. I think it would be really fun to have someone jump, a couple
Yeah.
people jump on, and so
yeah. So folks, put those notifications on if you're interested in that, so you see when we come on, and
and make sure you have the other two flavors cold and ready.
that's
Keep it stocked in the
a
fridge.
good part of it. Maybe we need to do a some episodes like on. I was thinking like Friday night or Saturday night, because I don't really do a whole lot of things, but maybe we do like a what you sipping or what you drinking, what you thinking with the Mountain
Okay.
Duo, where we just, it doesn't matter what Mountain Dew you're drinking.
Yeah,
We're not reviewing, but we're just jumping on, telling some stories and drinking some dew and having a good time. I don't know. Maybe
I like it. I like it. Let's
that
do
might
it.
be even more fun with folks,
Yeah.
because then we
Okay.
could hear I'm Not Dew's Canadian accent, because I'm reading all of his comments or her comments. I don't know, in a Canadian accent.
I like the little cartoon avatar there. That's cool.
Yeah, is that what's that one? No, that's not it.
What were you thinking?
The guy, I don't know what it's called.
Poggers?
Poggers. There you go. That guy.
Imagine a Scottish Canadian accent. That's
Oh
gonna
yes.
be.
I can't do accents to save my
I
life.
can't do either one. Me either.
But
My wife is really, that's Vault Boy from Fallout. Okay. My wife is really good at accents, which is really funny, because then like we'll go to Mexico and she will speak in the limited Spanish that she knows, but then she also puts a Spanish accent to it. So as soon as she says anything, everybody always asks her, "Oh, are you a native speaker?" And then she's like, "No, that's all I know." Like,
wait, hold on here. Let's rewind a little bit. You're down in Mexico,
yeah,
and she puts a Spanish accent, not a Mexican accent.
sure, Mexican. I guess Spanish is the language. Mexican would be the accent.
I would think, but there's probably a Spanish accent too.
Right. Yeah. From people from Spain.
I like to tell people that we speak American, because
Well, there's lots
people-
of different
Yes.
accents as well.
Well, there is, but also we speak different than people in England.
Yeah. And we speak different than people who have a Canadian Scottish accent as well.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. You speak different than me sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
Although I have picked,
don't you know?
I have picked up y'all.
It's great.
It's a lot, makes things easier. I think works good. All right. Well, we've been running live for 45 minutes here.
I know we wanted to do it under 20,
Okay.
and we blew it
again. What my total score?
We said let's do this one under 20 minutes and let's get done with it.
Yeah, we're like, hey, we're tired, and then we start sitting down, get a bunch of energy from having fun, talking about Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, my total came to 26 out of 36.
Nope.
25.
How do I do this?
20.
There we go.
6. Okay.
26 for me.
The same.
So, yeah, same score. When we have you on, doesn't matter what your score is, just as long as it's a good score. We need to do this. We need to get back in a more regular swing.
We do.
Although it's a little hard, right? Because, one, we can't find the flavors.
That's true.
2, there's not a whole lot. Like for that first year, we had unlimited flavors to choose from because we hadn't reviewed any of them.
Right.
And now we've reviewed probably close to 70 flavors of Mountain Dew.
I think so. Some of them we've recorded and we have not posted the videos yet,
right.
Which we also take some editing time
and we have not done that.
That's what's kind of nice about this live is that there's not a lot of editing that goes on with these videos. We just we'll take it and throw it up on the normal video as well. But
at some point, we haven't done our last live, I don't think.
That's true. Yeah. So,
but we thank y'all for joining us.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. No, it's not a distraction. Like Phil said earlier, we love the interaction. It it's a lot of fun. Obviously, we enjoy it. So even if there is no one on here, we still have a great time. But, when y'all jump on and you send some comments in, that makes it all gravy. So appreciate y'all.
For sure. All right. Well, thank you all. I'm Phil.
I'm Bob.
And we are.
Let me turn this the right way. The Mountain Duo.
Slam it. All right.
Ooh-wee. Oh, that's so good.
I missed this. We got to do it. We got to do it more often. All right. Thank you all again for joining us. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Mountain Duo. They'll figure out which dews are overrated and rave about the flavors that they love. With a ranking scale that's way too complicated. It's Mountain Dew they're connoisseurs of. They'll compare different flavors of Mountain Dew. Make OGs and newbies go toe to toe. They'll tell stories about their crew and share the scores with you. They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Duo.